Hi, I'm Danny with BuyTwoWayRadios.com. In this video, we're going to unbox and take a quick look at the Motorola RMU2080 two-way radio. This business radio from Motorola has 2 watts of power and 8 channels, and it operates on UHF frequencies. Let's take a look at it right now. Alright, well, let's get started. We're looking now at the Motorola RMU2080. Like I said a moment ago, this is an 8-channel, 2-watt UHF radio. This radio has NOAA weather alerts, and it's recommended by Motorola here for use in buildings up to 250,000 square feet or with 20 floors of coverage. I find those numbers to be fairly accurate. If you need to use this indoors in an area larger than 250,000 square feet or 20 floors, I would probably recommend you go with a 4 or 5 watt radio. But other than that, this is a good choice for most applications. Short range, manufacturing, property management, retail, education, hospitality, those types of industries are a perfect fit for this radio. Let's take a look at what's inside. First of all, we have the warranty cards, registration, and such. You will not find a manual in this box, at least at this time. We're recording this video shortly after these radios have been released, and there are no manuals in the box at this time. You have to download them from our website or Motorola's website. Maybe that's something they'll change in the future, but I don't know. Take a look at the radio. You'll notice the 2080 is compared to the lower end models like the 2040 that are only 4 channels. This adds a channel knob, so you can select the channel a little easier. Let's get a battery on this radio. It's a lithium battery. It's very lightweight. When you connect the battery, it's not a heavy radio at all. And to attach the battery, you have 2 notches here that go into the base of the radio. It's very simple. You just press it together and you're good to go. This radio is much lighter than it looks. We have push to talk on the side, 2 soft keys. These keys can be changed through the programming software, their function, if you want them to scan or even change channels or use a monitor function. There's a number of features you can choose from and assign what happens when you press the buttons. Let's see what else we have here. This is the charger. It's a very small, very light charger that has a micro USB connection on the back, and 2 notches here for the radio to sit inside of. The radio, these notches on the battery would slide right in like that, and also great if you want to charge a battery alone. Let's say, for example, you bought a second battery. You can have 1 battery sitting in the charger charging while you're using the radio. So if you have long days where you need to use the radios for a long extended period of time, you've got some great options there. There's also a multi-charger available for this radio series. It'll let you charge up to 6 radios at once. This is the AC adapter. Connects to the back of the charger and then plugs into the wall. Pretty straightforward. This uses micro USB, as I mentioned before, and plugs into this port on the back of the charger. Plugs straight in there. There we go. This port is also what you'd use if you want to program the radio through the PC, like I mentioned before. You get a programming cable and it connects to the charger. Now, you actually don't have a cable that connects to the radio at all when you program this through your PC. You just sit it in the charger and program it that way. One thing I like about this radio is it comes with a holster. Previous series have just included a belt clip that attaches directly to the back of the radio or the battery. With the holster, it's a little bit easier or more convenient to get the radio off of your belt. You would clip the holster onto your belt and the radio just snaps out. Just like that. So it's a lot better because the belt clip can get stuck easily or hard to get off. One thing I like about this radio, this new series, the RM series, adds a channel announce function. So you have an actual voice. When you turn the radio on, you're going to hear a voice announce the battery strength and the channel number.
Battery level, medium, channel 1.
And as you
channel
change
2.
As you change channels, the voice announces which channel you're on. And that makes it convenient. You don't have to look down at your radio to figure out what channel you're on. Also, you don't have to figure out what a certain beep means or a certain light sequence. When your battery's low, you hear it. It's going to say battery low. This is also a very, very loud radio. Our volume is not even halfway.
Channel 3.
And the voice is extremely loud. If you have a use where you need radios in a loud, noisy environment and you're not using headsets, this is really a good choice because the speaker is incredibly loud on these radios. If you need a display on your radio, the step up from this, the RMU2080D, has everything this radio has, but it also adds a display that allows you to program it through the front panel. It makes it a little easier to do some configuration things. With this radio, although there may be a way to do some detailed programming through the radio, it's really easier to get a programming cable and use the PC software to do that. This radio is fully compatible. If you had the RDX series before, if you were using the RMU2080D radio, the RMU2080 that we're looking at here is fully compatible. All the channels right out of the box are going to be matched up to what you were used to. Channel 8 on this radio will talk to channel 8 on your RMU2080D. Same thing if you were using an even older series like the XTN series for Motorola. This is going to match up very well with the XU2100 or the XU2600. This radio will also talk right out of the box to a Kenwood TK3300 or a Kenwood TK3400. I believe that covers it for now. One other thing I want to mention is that this radio supports NOAA frequencies. So if you're using it outdoors, you always have quick access to the weather, or if there's a weather emergency, you can easily flip over to the NOAA channels and find out what's going on. It's not a feature you see on too many business radios, so that really sets this model apart. I think that covers it. This has been an unboxing of the RMU2080 Business Two-Way Radio from Motorola. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to give us a call, email us, or enter our live chat at buytwowayradios.com. If you like this video and want to see others like it, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/buytwowayradios. I'm Danny, and thanks for watching.